Hey guys, welcome to Mark 5, my new YouTube channel, where I'm going to be focusing on Mark 5 Golfs and what I do with them, taking them apart, fixing them, all sorts. Fun car content. Now I've got the workshop all sorted and I can get vehicles in here. I thought what better way to start capturing some of this on film for you guys to, come along for the ride with me and see what happens in my life of Volkswagen Golfs. Yeah, Golfs. I love them. Let's take a look at the cheapest Mark 5 Golf in the UK. It necessarily isn't the cheapest Mark 5, but it costs £500. 7 months MOT, no V5, but that's the risk you take. So let's have a little look at the nugget. So here we go. There it is, 55 plate. Still yet to confirm the year because of no V5. It could be an 06, but it's on a 55 plate. Blue, it's not pearl blue, but it's pretty close. I'm yet to dig out the paint code and figure that out. It literally came in the other day. It has a gaping hole in the sill, as do most Mark 5s, which I'm pretty scared about on my R32, but I'm going to ignore that until it's a problem. So it's clearly had a little, I wonder if the wheel came off at one point, smacked into there, or it's hit something. It's solid, but it's bent. A lot of surface rust on there. And then, why Volkswagen put this stuff on the sills, I never know, because you can clearly see the water gets behind, and it just reacts. It's just either the metal's rubbish or... So there you go. That's one issue of many. Passenger door handle isn't on, doesn't function. The car's actually locked at the moment. Oh no, it's unlocked. Let's open this side. Oh, it's all the way at the front. Darn. We'll get that in a minute. But it's got a Mark 6 interior. What I think is a Mark 6. We'll see in a second because of the airbag plugs. But someone in its life, ignore the droopy headliner. That's going to come out. That is a common problem on Mark 5s. It's got black GTI interior. So that's going to go into my R32. A-pillars, not the B's and C's because I'm a 3-door, but full black. Grab handles, everything in there. GTI tailgate, it's got blue glass on there, as you can tell. Green, blue. So it's obviously had a GTI tailgate put on it. You can tell that if I could open the boot right now. Battery's disconnected. You can tell that because the wiring loom's been spliced. So that's come off a GTI. And it's got some kind of... it's probably an eBay or Vortex or something. Split at lower valance. Painted to match. Not very well. But I might clean it up, prime it, and get it listed for sale. Wheels, I reckon they're a Mark 6 Golf or off some kind of VAG range. Yet to pop them off and have a look at the markings behind, but And we got some dingers on the bodywork. Rear arch has had a bit of a smack at some point. 180,000 miles, 19 PD. Airbags. I think I've shown that already, possibly, but they do not match the plug type. Well, they might, but I'm yet to look. Should we find out? Should we have a look? That's definitely not going to go on. Definitely not. Not one-handed anyway. But that's different plugs. So that's what's making me think they're Mark 6 or Touran or something seats. So it's all a bit naff, really. Engine, turbo. The turbo's gone. Well, I say gone. there is no boost being made. So yeah, my suspicion is the vanes, they suffer with being coked up, and yeah, it's just not running sweet. So it's definitely one for a breaker, to keep me busy, taking parts off, all that. So it's all good fun. So that is the UK's cheapest Mark 5 Golf. So given that we've got the cheapest Mark 5 Golf in the UK there, I thought I would do a quick comparison. We've just had a quick look at that. I know it wasn't really in depth at all. But how does that compare to what could be one of the UK's most expensive Mark 5 Golfs? So outside my unit, we have my utter pride and joy. My baby, in fact. Let's take a look. So this is my Golf R32 Mark 5. Absolutely standard, all bar a Miltech exhaust, which is a little bit wonky, but I've got it straightened up a little bit, but still need a little bit of work there. Now there is a couple of bodywork blemishes on her, but she is absolutely mint. It's on 97,000 miles. It's got full Recaro cloth wing back interior. And yeah, it is absolutely mint. So in terms of damage, the wings have been resprayed at some point. So we've got some lacquer peel happening there from a stone chip. And I think just about here as well was a little bit of lacquer peel, but I've done some little touch-ups. Moving on to the driver's door, it's had a little scuff here, which has put a line along, but I've just put a dab of paint on there. As for the sills, there is a few little rust bubbles coming, but I dare take off the side skirts, but I think it's going to be solid underneath. We've got a little dinger here, just in the door, little dinger, which hopefully we'll be able to do paintless dent removal on that one. And we've got some we've got one dinger there, and then a couple of wobbles on that back panel, but nothing that bad. I don't think the camera will pick it up. Moving round, we've got, I don't know, it looks like something got trapped in the boot when they opened it at some point. Tiny little fold there in the metal. As for the back end, nothing really wrong apart from the odd little scuff and scratch on the bumper. Like I say, it's all blue glass. Miltech. Underneath looks quite lovely. Under there, it's pretty clean. And down to this side, which is pretty immaculate this side. A couple of dingers on the doors, as in little scuffs. I think like a little paint chip and stuff, but nothing massive. Little scuff on the wing mirror. As for the wings, they're all perfect. Down here is probably the worst side. We've got a little bubble coming there, but if I open her up and we'll take a quick look inside, the sills pretty immaculate. Normally you see a lot of bubbling and rusting, all sorts going there. There is a little bit of bubbling happening there, but nothing too bad. And it's all solid. But here we go. Here's the Recaro. It's got a cover on one, but cloth wing backs. And interior wise, it's all pretty basic. Manual, 6-speed, radio. Cover on that one, that's not torn. There is a little bit of bolster wear and here on there, but it hasn't split or torn. I've just got a cover on because I get oily in the days and I don't want to mess it up. And the rear interior, it's all pretty tidy, but the worst of the interior is the headliner. So we're going to get it recovered. So yeah, that's going to be the hardest job. But I've got, on that other car, I've got everything black, and I just need to find the B and C pillars in black, and then we can get the headliner recovered to black and make this a black interior, which would be nice. And that, just got to get a new piece off eBay because it was wrapped and it looks like someone tried to sand it for some reason, and that didn't go very well. So new piece on that, eBay, £40. Other than that, it is pretty tidy. Oh, and the parcel shelf. We need to grab a new parcel shelf because it's got a split. But my suspicion is it probably spent its life in a garage, in someone's garage on the floor, got trod on, something like that. But yeah, again, sills this side. There's a couple of spots where I've touched in, just a couple of scuffs and bubbles, but all absolutely solid. And yeah, and the one other issue is the MFD. It does like to display half light on the one side every now and then. You can see this side is a bit dimmer than that side. Really doesn't bother me. It is literally, it's okay 80-90% of the time. It just, yeah, didn't even notice it at first, but that's how it goes. So there it is, the Mark 5 R32, almost the UK's most expensive R32. Almost. I will say I spent £9,000 on this one. Yes, that's 9,000. And I had to put a clutch and flywheel in it, which came to about 1,100 quid all told. Yeah, it was knocking its pants off. A Luck dual mass flywheel decided to become single mass and not run true. So the things I might do with it is just get the wheels refurbed. There is some scuffing, bit of scuffing from the previous owner, but it's wheels, it's happened. But it's my baby and I love it, and I love it. So there you go, that is the UK's most expensive Mark 5 Golf. And if we go back, just to, as we've had a good look around that, let's cast our eyes back to the UK's cheapest one. Woo! Now we can see why. Although the paintwork on this has come up quite well, I did a quick wash, but we've got a banger on there. We got some rust on here. Sills down here are okay. It's been jacked incorrectly there. I don't want to get my hands too dirty right now. We've got missing paint on a non-painted door trim that someone's just painted, probably with a rattle can. We've got rusty wings. We've got, I don't know what kind of alloy wheels. We've got fogged over headlights. We've got a cracked windscreen. What else is wrong with this thing? Tailgates rusted a little bit. Got dinger. Lots of dingers on this side. And yeah, back to that. And I've just noticed the seal looks like it's taken a punt at some time. I wonder if that wheel kicked back at some point and hit that. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that. I might plate it. I might cut it out and plate it. I'm still in two minds what I do with this car. Whether we fix it up and have it as a runabout, because we all know the fuel prices on an R32, and we've got a crack in the front bumper that I'm going to plastic weld, fill over the top, prime, get that back as a in-piece bumper. But yeah, there you go. There's, I know this is a bit of a naff video, but that's my Mark 5 Golfs at the moment. The UK's cheapest and the UK's most expensive.